I think that's me. Hi, I am Clynn. I have a little bit of a sore voice, but I will be your pastry chef for this evening.
Sure, I'm Nikki. And I will be your grill master.
Hi, my name is Jordan Jojo. I will be your resident fry cook tonight.
Hey, I'm ready. Yes. Yes. I want to keep it.
Y'all. Uh, sounds
Huge oil
righteous.
jugs on rope.
Yeah, it sounded so well.
Yeah, fits very well. I'll take it.
Mhm. Incredible. Dancing egg timer familiar.
I would love a random roll table name.
Hmm.
I think I've got my name.
Oh, fry cook's good. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Buster Crunch is good. It's very good.
Yes, please. Oh, I feel like that's redundant. Yeah, a little on the nose there. I would like to roll again.
Oh, that's funny.
Is it worth? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
You're
keep it.
Related to Fiery.
Of course. Incredible. Sweet biscuit. There's so many euphemisms just waiting to be used with that. I'll just put S biscuit, and I think that gives me space to play.
I'm gonna start with for you guys. Yeah, let's do the orientation that's on the table actually. So I'm gonna start with Nikki. Bum, 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 bum. Nikki, you're grill master, right?
Yes.
Right. Could you read your first question and then answer it?
What magical otherworldly source does your fire burn from? I hate going first.
All right. We
No, I can do it. I can do it. Put me in, coach.
okay.
Um, I am going to say the hellfire of public access television.
I love that. I love that. Awesome. You got public access television, Hellfire. All right. Next up, Lavender Apple. Could you read your first question?
Yeah, my first question for the green machine is oh, you know a rare magical plant that makes people incredibly powerful. Where do your powerful plants grow and how do you harvest them? So my plants grow beneath a waterfall, and so I have to uh, swim through the waterfall and harvest them from behind the waterfall.
I love that. Very video game. Jordan, um, could you read your first question?
Yes. This is for me, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a special oil that I fry things in to make them delicious. What magical plant or animal is the source of my special oil? Um, I got a little homegrown, kind of like sticky product. It's like a really like versatile plant that people call it a weed, but I think you just have to cultivate it, make it like nice. And people come in, they taste my food, and they just feel good.
I'm so excited. And what is your character's name?
Oh, you know, I don't go by my name my parents gave me anymore. I'm in a punk band, and I'm known as the Lucifriar.
Oh no.
That's so good. I love that you're in hell and you're in a punk band because it's a rebel.
It's like a gospel band in hell.
hmm
Oh, that's so good. Okay, very excited already. And last but not least, Clynn, could you read your first question?
Yes. How do you center yourself and find focus in the chaos of a small food truck? Um, I imagine that I see us all working in the food truck as a type of dance. So I have a tiny little music box that plays music, and me and my dancing egg timer familiar use it to keep rhythm.
Oh, that's precious. I love that. All right, that's amazing. Very good. We're going to go around now once again in the same order, and we're going to answer the second questions, each of which will be about another player, and we're going to use that rotation to determine who's to the left and who's to the right of you. Does that make sense?
Fantastic.
The person to the left of me would be Shell.
Person to the left of you would be 4, so Clynn.
Okay. So my question is, how does the player to the right irritate me on long travel days? I would say that their neatness, their attention to detail and pernickettiness really get on my nerves. I'm a, go with gut, feel it out kind of guy. I like a good mess.
I love that. And I'm so sorry. So that was to your right. So that was going to be Lavender Apple, but I like that we got the dynamic with the pastry chef. All right, Lavender Apple, your second question.
All right. So my second question is, you and the player to your right are currently in a fight. What's it about and how can you resolve it? So that would be Jordan, the fry cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think that as the green machine, I'm a little put off by the fact that Jordan doesn't use one of my plants for the oil. And how can we resolve it is maybe we kind of exchange recipes a little bit, maybe, and find a way to incorporate. I don't know.
I love that. All right, Jordan, what's your second question?
What do I admire about the player to my right, and how am I going to tell them? So the player to my right is going to be Clynn, who is the pastry chef, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah. So I really admire just how, dedicated to the craft they are. As a fry cook, I can just kind of like sit back, relax, and like, let the timer tell me when things are done. And that is pretty much worked out. But like, that's not a career. And so pastry, like, that takes like time and dedication and a sense of, focus or whatever that I just do not have, but maybe one day would like to get. This says, how am I going to tell them that? And I think I'm just going to come out and say it, if I like get the courage. I'm just going to like maybe corner them in the walk-in or like something like that, like get them at a time when they're the most alone and vulnerable and really just lay my heart out.
Oh my god, I love it. Love to be cornered in the walk-in. Amazing.
The water bottles.
Amazing. And lastly, Clynn.
Mine says player 3 plays an instrument and you think they are amazing at it, but have never told them. What is the instrument and why? So would that be Jordan, or do you want me to do Nikki? Because Nikki doesn't
That would
have
be Jordan,
Shell,
but
maybe?
I think you should do Nikki. I think that's funny.
Okay. So the ideas that I had, because it has to be something that fits within the truck, right? It has to be something.
Does it?
I mean, the truck is magic, so
You know what? This
the
is a
truck is
magic
like
truck.
TARDIS.
Nikki, what's your character's name again?
Garth.
Garth Fiery, that's right. I really appreciate how Garth plays the trombone. It is a very instrument, and There's sometimes you just need a sound to express your disappointment, and they do it so well.
I love it. I love it. Jordan and Clynn, if you could just update with your character names on the sheet because my memory's terrible.
Here.
And we are good to go. God, Lucifer. Wait, Lucifer is the name of the band and your nickname? Amazing.
Yeah, we are one and the same. It's like Cher, you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's just like
Share
Cher.
and share alike.
Just like Prince.
Is that your catchphrase? I'm so excited.
Just like Cher.
Share and share alike. All right, I'm gonna get into it. Fantastic. So all of you are gathered together because you are demons serving in the hell of gluttony. This is the place where the souls of the greedy are taunted by wonderful cooking and amazing meals they're not allowed to touch. Over the centuries, it's kind of become a little bit of a must-have tourist destination. Some people are like, if I could ever get, a portal into hell, I've got to go there because the food's amazing. And so every now and then they open the doors and have some sort of event that allows outsiders to come in and try their food. It raises their status in the multiverse. Everyone's happy. So the general manager for your branch of hell, your GM, me, has come to you and suggested you put your food truck in at the upcoming Food Truck Fest, which is going to be guest judged by none other than Guy Fieri, one of the Archdukes of Hell and a very famous food celebrity. So you have you've arrived at the festival grounds. You've got a lot riding on this. You know that if you can win, you can earn a golden ticket, which will allow you to escape out of hell into the greater multiverse and pop around to all sorts of different worlds, sharing your love of cuisine and using it to solve problems and, maybe someday open your own restaurant here in hell. So we're going to go around and we're going to help sort of build what the fairgrounds look like. I can tell you that this is an incredible series of craters that are filled with music stages. There are string lights. There are an operations center with TV producers and people trying to keep this whole show on the road, bustling to and fro. There's noise, there's lights, there's portals opening to every type of universe you could ever imagine. There's the smell of food cooking as more and more food trucks park and throw open their doors and start making apps. However, this is hell, and although it has had a fresh coat of paint to welcome visitors, didn't always used to be this friendly. Going around the table, what hastily converted elements remind us that this was not always a cheerful place? And we'll start with Garth. Just name one thing that you can see that you're just like, yeah, I can see that, you've thrown like a lampshade over that, but.
There is a public stocks that has been converted into a children's jungle gym.
Big fan of that. All right. Love Apple.
I think there was a fountain that had lava in it that has now been hastily replaced with just, normal water.
But it's like steaming, or you can see, little like cracks in it.
Yeah, just normal quote water. Don't want to get too close. Might not want to dip your toes in that.
Okay, love that. Lucifer.
I think they did a really good job with the surrounding area, but off in the distance, about 150 miles, the gargantuan and grotesque face of the great defiler still watches over us all, kind of like a sunrise. And so that's kind of unsettling, I think, for people who aren't used to it.
I love that. Can I make a suggestion? Can we say that he's got a little party hat on?
Yeah, they tried to
Like-
plus him up.
Yes. They're trying to be like, he's fun. He's actually really fun. All right. SS biscuit? Wait, where'd the second S come from? Oh, it's both S's.
Seriously sweet biscuit.
I like it.
Amazing.
I imagine that it's not always sunshine and rainbows here, and specifically in the circle of gluttony. It's typically an icy thunderstorm, and so you can kind of see where they've pushed a lot of it off, and they have a little bit of a bubble to like keep it, but there's some spots where it's like coming through, and they kind of just like pile it. There's one pile in particular where people keep walking through and getting impaled, and it's just not a good time. So we try to keep a wide berth around that one in particular.
It's a pile of icy like stalactites? Is that what or like shards from?
Yeah, think like the icicles on the edge of a garage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it. All right. So you set up your truck in a good spot. The GM comes by and he's like, well, I wish you kids luck. You're going to do great. Obviously, this is hell, so it's very unfair. You're kind of on your own. Figure it out. Don't bother me. And he disappears in a clap of brimstone. So you know you've got till the end of the day. You have no idea what the judging criteria is, which you could just make something. You're probably very confident in your skills, but you could try to find better ingredients. You could try to interrogate people about the competition or the judges' tastes. You could just explore and see if you can find something to steal or use. The world is your oyster. Just looking around, you can see verdant sort of biomes, almost like a Disney world, that have been created for any food group you can think of. And there are also people wandering around who you can ask for directions or help. And if you want some suggestions, I can give them. But if you have any sort of an idea, you can go. We are just going to be gathering ingredients. When you have enough ingredients, you can try making a dish, and that will go towards the finale. This is a complexity 8 ticket. So you need at least 8 ingredients to try combining into a dish. And when we do that, you're just going to basically blind roll. And for every ingredient you have over 8, that adds +1 to the roll. So you really want to ideally, have a good amount over 8 to guarantee success. Otherwise, we'll have to start over finding new ingredients. Any questions?
Are we working together to make one dish, or are we all
Yes.
individually? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just wanna make sure.
And you'll all use your different skills, and you may have to really get creative.
And do we know who the judges are?
No.
Apart from Guy Fiery, they're all secret.
My dad.
Does he know he's your dad?
He's gonna.
Do you know if you have any affinity towards specific flavors that we could potentially use? That
Yeah,
he might
actually,
have
I
an
do.
affinity towards?
Listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Excuse me.
Kebabs.
Kebabs?
Hear me out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, because stabbed.
Yeah, because the stabbing. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. We can do
What do you guys
kebabs.
think? We could do some of your greens there, LA. We could jazz it up, fry some things, maybe do a tempura.
What if we did Sisyphean dinner rolls, and it's just a bread roll that never ends?
I like it. Olive Garden did it, but we could do it too.
Yes.
I love that. Also, you can do you're going to get enough ingredients that if you want, you can put them all into one dish. You can also do like a multi-course meal if you want. It's very much, your oyster. You're just going to have to talk about how you're putting all these together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only network that we really get in hell is Food Network, which is just Gordon Ramsay constantly these days.
Mhm.
And so I've seen a couple of these competitions where he goes up against Lisa Vanderpump. And they have like a menu, and they say like, oh, you take the side, you take the drink, you take this thing. So maybe we do like a brainstorm where we all come up with like an idea for a food, but we think of like, but I like kebabs. I like anything on a skewer. Maybe our thing is like
Mhm.
skewer is better than more or something like that.
I love
Yeah,
that.
we could
Yeah, that's
workshop it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Not a bad. Every idea is a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about presentation.
Mhm.
Everything starts
Hey,
with
think we
a
have-
Nice,
seed.
nice, clean, crisp lines on our plates.
what? No. No. I, no, if you get a big rack of ribs, you don't want nice crisp lines. You want sloppy face and sauce and stuff. I I think that we need to find out a little
And
bit
no
more
wet
about
wipes.
what
And no wet wipes. Sauce and
0
no
wet
wet
wipes.
wipes.
There's no
Ooh,
wet
what
wipes
if,
in hell.
what if we did a slice of heaven in hell, and
Gross.
we just made
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
better than
I
sin
think we are
cake?
gonna have to split up.
Yeah, I think we got a main, we got a dessert, we need a side, we need a appetizer.
What's our theme?
We need to
What's
start
the
with
theme?
something
I think that's the question.
big.
Is what is the theme?
I thought stabbing was our theme.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What if we did? That's actually never mind. That's very ambitious. So we could
No,
do.
no. Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
no idea.
one-
Every idea is a good idea.
we do a
Like,
9-course meal, and each
of course.
course is a different layer of hell.
I mean, you can certainly try. You can certainly try.
I mean, sure.
What would a dish about heresy taste like?
Hair?
I see.
There we go. There it is. Yeah, I think 9 courses is pretty ambitious.
lot.
I'm down to
Mm.
do like one, maybe half a course.
Like,
Well, I mean, not all the courses have to be fried, right?
Yeah, and like there's lots of ways to torture. We could just broaden our horizon to torture instead of just stabbing. Maybe open up a few more doors.
I don't know. They turned the flogging area into a petting zoo. So I'm not sure that they actually want us to show off the hellishness this day.
we see some
Hmm.
rich Wall Street types with like small sort of bioengineered pedigree dogs walking them around this little park with astroturf, and there's demons with whips, but the flails all have like soft fuzzy toys on them, and they're just kind of listlessly whipping them in front of the dogs, which are just panting and barking, trying to jump on them. And you can tell that their heart's not in it. These guys are bummed, but the job's a job, as you say in hell.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
living.
Mhm.
That's a good
Yeah.
point, Garth. That's a good point. We gotta look.
Maybe
We gotta look
I need to
fancy.
look into who these judges are. You know what? Maybe I could go talk to my dad.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really great. Yeah. Lavender Apple, what were you saying?
I was just agreeing with Garth that we're trying to make this place look nice, fancy. So yeah, maybe torture's not the way to go. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing is that we should probably get a little bit more information before we like settle on anything specifically. But these guys are a bunch of friggin' food tourists. So it's like they're here to experience the culture, but they're not really here to experience the culture. They want something that like feels like it's, hell food.
Hmm.
So, but I would say let's get some more information. Yeah, let's talk to your dad. Let's kind of get the lay of the land.
I mean, if you were a tourist in hell, what would you expect to be eating?
Something that's called like hell balls or like demon delight. It's something that like that. That's the stuff.
Alliteration. A lot of
Yeah.
alliteration. Yeah.
You think hell, you picture the Cheesecake Factory. Big menu, a lot of alliteration. All right.
You could talk to your dad. I also, I've got a little few tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I can try to blend in with these these tourists and see what they're interested in. Kind of pick their brain a little.
I like that. So we've got going to find Guy Fieri, going to talk to tourists. You also see that you also know there are food critics here. And then, as I said, there is every ingredient you can think of. There's a vegetable jungle. There's a meat mansion. There's a bubbling cheese lake. There's a sugary cemetery. There's a tofu castle. Like any food you can think of.
So, recon, and then meet back here at 10. We'll come up with the menu, and then we'll go get ingredients.
I'm gonna. Is everybody all right if I go talk to my dad and then take a quick dip in the spice labyrinth?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to come with me to the spice labyrinth, or am I just gonna navigate it on my lonesome?
I
I'll
can
go
help you.
with.
Oh, you want to go? Go for it.
Sure, we'll make it a date. A triple labyrinth excursion.
Oh,
not a
let's do
date.
2 and 2. I'll go with whoever. I'm easy.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm so
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
I love a maze.
I love
I
that.
would
Oh, yeah.
really appreciate your insight, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, that's very smart. All right, so 2 to the spice labyrinth and 2 to tourists. All right, we're gonna start with tourists. So SS Biscuit and Lucifer, you guys start strolling across the grounds. You sort of move out of the crater that you're parked in, and as you sort of come up onto the lip, I mean, you're really taking the size of this whole operation. It's vast. You can't see hell in most directions because there's so much going on, and you see a lot of odd characters, you know, running around. There's people in high-tech spacesuits. There's aliens. There's just some absolute out of the crackerjack fantasy looking monster manual folks. You know, there's people from all over, but very quickly you're like, who do I want to talk to? Who's going to have the lay of the land? And you see the tourists. Like, these are prime tourists. Where do we have them?
I say these are
So-
good tourists.
Sort of waddling up, there's a family of really just friendly looking, a little bit larger than life bonobos. They've got loud Hawaiian shirts on. They've got Mickey Mouse ears. They've got souvenirs from a bunch of other theme parks and other worlds they've been to. They're loaded down with high-end camera equipment. They are just selfie sticked out. They're video recording. They're taking photos. Like, you're like, these people have probably got footage of everything in the grounds. And they just wander up, and one of them sees your horns and your tentacle, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Ed, get a photo of me with a little chef. Are you guys competing? Oh, that's so exciting."
Oh, yeah. It's nothing big. We're just, out and about, getting our ingredients, getting a feel for the vibes here. What are you looking forward to most?
Oh, just, you know, taking it all in. And we go back to Minnesota, and we have a little slide carousel, and we show the whole neighborhood where we've been. So we're trying to try everything.
Okay,
And
okay.
one of the kids is kind of like, "Can I get a photo with you?" And he runs up and tries to like take
Of
a selfie.
course.
They're very happy. Oh my gosh! Well, we've been video recording just everything, and we've been all over. What are you guys planning on making?
Well, what have you seen?
All right. Are you trying to butter them up? Are you trying to trick them? What are we doing?
Well, I like under my stats, the magic says that barista you want to talk to energy. I'm trying to give that off. Like,
Oh
we're
yeah,
best buds. You want to tell me everything.
I love
You
it.
want us to win because we're so nice.
I love that. So all right, so this is gonna be the first flip of the game. You're gonna flip your top card. So between 2 and 5 will be a failure with a stain. 6 to 9 will be success with a complication. 10 plus means you will earn an ingredient as well as succeed. So 5 plus, and what was your and you were doing
Oh,
a
magic. So I got +1.
perfect. So that's 6. That is enough to succeed
Okay.
with a complication. And I'm so sorry. My bad. I should have been quicker on the draw. The flavor for this was hearts. So because this is a sweet action you were taking. So if it had been a 5 of hearts, you would have succeeded and gotten an ingredient. So there's a little like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I should have been quicker at the gate. So you succeeded with the complication. So I'm going to say that they're like, oh, and I'm so sorry. What did you ask them again? Just what have you seen?
Yeah, what have you seen?
Okay.
And what were they
and
most looking forward to?
yeah. And they're like, oh my gosh, well, we've been all over and we've noticed that it looks like most of the contestants who are near the judges' tent, they all seem to be doing something that incorporates papaya. So we think maybe word's gotten around because they're all right around like the nerve central. And we think that's maybe supposed to be a special ingredient or there's really good papaya. We don't know, but we noticed it's only there. Here, Jeffrey can tell you all about it. And they're awkward, way too old to still be at home, clearly still living at home nephew goes over and he's like, I'm Jeffrey, I can help. And he kind of gloms onto your group. He's like, I'll follow you guys. I can do whatever you need. And that's
I
your
wrap
complication.
one sticky tentacle around his neck and shoulders. I'm like, I like this guy's energy. Jeffrey, you said?
Jeffrey, yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Everyone says I'm too damp to be a bonobo. He kind of slicks back his
Oh,
fur.
bro, I'm 652 years old and I still haven't moved out of my parents.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Thanks. What's your name?
You can call me Lucifrier, Lucy, if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down. And he kind of looks at his parents. I'm down. And they're like, "Oh, that's great, Jeff. All right, well, have fun." he's yours for the day, if that's all right.
I just want to ask him if he knows, like, do the tourists, do the people visiting, is there like a crowd favorite vote?
Of the contestants, you mean?
Yeah, like, is that going to factor into?
Oh yeah. So you asked Jeff that directly?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they don't care about us. I think he said we were plebs and our opinions were worthless. The demon at the gate. Yeah, they're pretty mean down here. Like it's nice, but they're it's pretty mean. Yeah.
I mean, that's experience. Like this is hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's good experience for me to someone to be mean for me. He like cries
Well,
a little bit.
I mean, it's like, you're from Earth, I'm guessing. Minnesota, you said? You wouldn't go to, like,
Yeah. Earth
Spain and
67.
expect everybody to speak English to you, would you?
No, there's sharks there. I would never go to Spain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna cut over to Garth and Lav. You guys are. You said you're gonna find your dad, but you also said Spice Labyrinth. So which one do we want to do first? Now that you've got a friend in tow.
Do you want to be part of that conversation with my dad? Because since you're here, like, I don't have a problem going to Labyrinth first. Making the best use of your time.
I mean, do you want me to meet your parents?
I mean, like,
how serious is this relationship?
I mean, you told me that you liked me playing the trombone, so maybe we should lock it in.
Yeah. Let's meet your dad.
Okay. He doesn't know he's my dad. Is that all right?
Oh, wow. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to my dad.
Yes.
Yeah. And he like puffs up his chest. He goes,
all right.
Go find his dad.
So you don't immediately know where your dad is. You could ask around, or you could just head for like sort of the control center where you see like
is there like a judge's tent?
They're all sort of in the same area. So there's there's like a nerve center which has as you get closer, you see just like a ton of very important. There's a lot of VIPs. There's a a hub where there's TV executives and archdemons like arguing over clipboards. There's PAs running around getting coffee. There's a whole nest of wires going into these like humming silver orbs that are crackling with arcane energy and static as they're beaming out to other worlds. And there's kind of a semicircle near those of these orange tents which say like VIP do not disturb, and there's like PAs running in and out.
Why didn't we park over here? That's my question. Why are we so far?
There's big signs that say official fair business only, violators will be owned. And you're like, towed? And it says no, owned.
Pwned?
Owned. Yeah. Like you become the property of the
Oh,
the TV network if you park in the wrong place. So as you see people running back and forth and all of this, we're just going to go around real quick. Help me build the world. Help me build the world. Starting with Garth, what do you overhear just from people running around in this area that makes you a little worried about the competition?
I think that there is talk of a food allergy amongst the judging elite that has not been disclosed.
Love that. And Lav, what do we hear that?
is the lab over here as well?
This is more sort of we're all helping to build the world, so this is what they're overhearing.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're over here that some of the well, we already heard a little bit about near the judges table. They seem to have an inn. They know about the papaya, but we also I've kind of heard that there might be some more connections. So maybe our connection to Guy Fiery isn't the only connection to judges here.
Love that. Love that. Lucifer?
There's a rumor that Thor is going to be showing up, and he usually gets like pretty wasted in Rex's house.
I love that. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you for Biscuit. What else do we hear?
We overhear that there is a also a secret ingredient that we won't get until 15 minutes left in the competition.
Hell yeah.
Love that. Okay, fantastic. Let me just write that down to use later. All right. So there are, as I said, there's people everywhere trying to do their jobs, very stressed, worrying. What do you want to do? You know, there are people who don't want you to get to the judge tents. Obviously, there's people running around trying to make sure that they're getting done what's supposed to be getting done, and that outsiders are not getting in their way.
I have something worth trying.
Mm.
Can I met? Is this a bunch of people that are participating in the competition as well?
No, this is all like showrunners.
Oh.
These are people who are like administering things and like making sure that everything goes off. There's no cooks here.
Okay.
Although there might be catering if you go around
I was
back.
gonna say, is there a what's the word? A food table. There's a word for specifically the type of food table that'd be at this type of event.
Crafty. Yes, there's
Yes, craft.
absolutely a crafty spread.
Yes. Can I just glance at the craft spread and see if there is any particular types of food that seem to be munched on a little bit more than others? See we can get a feel of what people are been craving.
I love that. I'm going to say that salty snacks are going fastest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salty snacks, but we also should plan on countering it, so maybe something that's super hydrating.
And you can't tell if that's, judges or just people who are working here or what's going on. But yeah. Right there it is.
Okay.
How do you guys want to want to get access to the judge chambers.
Do you have like an ID that we could use, or like a
No,
birth
there's
certificate?
people walking around with cameras though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, everybody, turn the cameras
Oh.
this way. I'm gonna go meet my
Oh.
dad.
Oh God.
Incredible. So you're gonna flip for this. What stat would you say this is? I feel like spirit, capture
Yeah,
someone's
sure.
imagination. I think this is a spirit flip, and I'm gonna say that this is a I think this is I want to say salty. This feels salty.
Okay.
So let's say it's diamonds. So you're flipping spirit and the flavor is diamonds.
Flipping spirit. So I just draw one card and I add 2. Is that the idea?
Is there a way for me to help?
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have said that. Yeah. So if you want, you can flip your top card. You describe how you're assisting, and then the character who's actually making the move can choose which one of the two they want to use. So it essentially gives them advantage on the flip.
I'm gonna try to call out physical characteristics between Garth and Guy that are similar.
Give me a flavor of that.
Oh my gosh! Look at, the red skin is so similar, and the way that their single rat tail hair flows in the wind, it's so beautiful and magnificent. It reminds me of a certain celebrity chef that might be here today. Oh man, I can't imagine who else would look like this.
That's excellent. That's very much helping. All right, so go ahead and both flip your top cards.
6.
Ooh. So 6, and you said that was with +2?
+2.
For your
And
spirit?
it is a diamond.
And it is a diamond. So that's success with a complication, and you're gonna get your first ingredient for winning the flavor match. So there's this tumult and this uproar as a ton of media people smell a story in the works and immediately drop what they're doing, like the parasitic sharks they are, to descend on you, and are just like, for some reason in hell, they love old-timey flash bulbs. There's this blinding like, look over here, is it true you Chef Fiery's daughter? And while everybody's yelling, somebody comes up next to you, this sort of like oily looking goat-faced demon with the body of like a withered bull, and he sort of poses like he's doing a handshake with you, and is like, that's right, she's Guy Fiery's daughter, and she always buys from Ashen Meats, and he hands you like a brick of coal that, as you look closer, looks like it was once a dragon's heart and has been just like dried and burnt till it's now like, you could use this as a fuel source. You could maybe rehydrate it, but if you want to write on the ingredient list, you've got burnt dragon heart, and he's just going on about, it's great, driest, blackest, darkest burnt food in hell, stop by.
I just gotta go, yeah, Dad.
So you've caused enough a commotion that they are borderline like escorting you towards the tents. So you are on your way in, and we are going to cut back to Lucifer and Lav. So you guys just got an unfortunate Jeffrey in tow, but it sounds like you're gonna be good for him. Honestly, Lucifer, I'm excited about this.
I am literally embracing the bad situation. With my other hand, my non-tentacle hand, I'm helping him snap selfies, and I'm.
This is gonna be huge for him, for his cred when he gets back.
Oh, yeah.
The Bonobo parents are really, really delighted with you guys, and they're just like, oh well, thank you so much. So yeah, we think papaya is the thing to look out for. Is there anything else you guys need help finding? We've got reels, and they start pulling up. They've got like a whole panopticons of footage. What are you guys trying to make?
Well, papaya sounds like something we could, that's in my realm with the greens and the appetizer, but, Lucifer, what about the fried side of things?
I was just gonna do like rat tails or something, right? I really like, I'm, I stand on the shoulders of flame giants. So I defer to you, and I'll just hope to like cook to the best of my ability what you think. I'm not much one for thinking. Do you want to go grab some papaya from like the fruit forest, or we could maybe
Yeah.
We could
And then
yeah.
I was thinking we could get some spicy ingredients to kind of make a papaya salsa. Give
Ooh,
that little
you know,
fire of hell.
yeah, that meme that's like, but there's tahini on the rim.
yes.
That's kind of what when you say like spicy, I'm thinking like, oh, fruit and like a little spicy tang.
Yeah, exactly. So is that like something we can go do? Is just like go try to get it from the fruit
Yeah,
forest? All right.
absolutely. So as soon as you say that, the Bonobo mom and pop are just like, oh, the forest vegetable. We were just over there. The Tonys are so nice. Oh my gosh. Well, here. Quickest way to get there. Go around the cheese moat. And they start giving you like very good directions to get there very quickly. And they're like, oh, and if you have a couple extra bucks, get the Tony. They're fantastic. They make the whole thing a breeze. You're not sure what they mean, but you start heading off, Jeffrey in tow.
I hope you don't want to see your son ever again.
He'll be fine. They're all like waving to you as you leave. There's like 8 of them.
As soon as we get out of earshot, I lean in really close to his face and I say, "You're gonna die with us, brother."
What? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's just like he's not fighting it at all. He's like I knew it. I deserve it. He's not had a good run, Jeffrey. But hey, maybe he'll be of use before the day is over.
But in
Um,
hell, death is just the beginning.
okay, okay,
There's a little optimism for him.
yeah.
Mhm.
He kind of looks at what you're wearing, and he's like, yeah, maybe I could have a second life, and maybe I could wear a jean jacket someday.
You look like a guy that plays a lot of Second Life.
That's such a specific bird. I love that. All right. So as you guys make your way through the festival, it's such a specific bird. I love that. As you make your way through the festival, you approach the forest vegetal. This is this incredible jungle. I mean, it's so verdant and green that the sky above it, which is a little sort of like pallid haze, it has a reflected green glow from the light bouncing off of this thing. It's a dense, teeming jungle of entirely edible plants. And as you walk up, you see these big signs that say like "Danger, danger! Do not go in alone. Tour guides available for hire." And there's this just like a kind of sexy jazz note kicks into the soundtrack, and you see a bunch of what I can only describe as himbo Tony the Tigers in park ranger gear hanging out, preening their whiskers, just sort of sharpening their claws. They've got like the little Steve Irwin outfit, like little shorts, little khaki shirts that they've knotted up to make them midrifts. And they're all incredibly powerful looking, but they're also cats. So they're very vain and they're just kind of preening. Let's go around and help build the world. What grim remains of lost travelers do you see on the outskirts to let you know that this is actually dangerous? Starting with Garth.
There are carnivorous pitcher plants with the toes of previous uh, travelers sticking out from just the top.
I love that. Lav.
In the treetops, you can see there are leaves just painted in blood splatter.
Love that. Treetop blood splatter. That's some like serious. It's impressive. It's like a
Yeah, how did
Tarantino
they
film.
get there? Hmm?
Lucifer.
There's like one of those signs that says like days since the last, accident, but it says like dead Tony. That even the Tonys die when they go in, and it
Oh
says
my
0
God.
days since the last dead Tony.
Oh, I love that. And Biscuit.
There is another sign that's just like a big slash through, and it's a bowl of frosted flakes.
Wait a minute, and that and that lets you know that it's really dangerous.
Don't feed them.
Oh, don't feed the Tonys. I got you.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're terrible.
They're
They're-
actually pretty terrifying. Don't go near them.
I love that.
They're gonna kill you.
I love that. So the incredible note to then jump to, one of the Tonys approaches you and he says, "Can I help you? Do you need a guide?"
I need that as a gift.
I mean,
What are you looking for? You won't get far without help.
I don't like his energy.
No, this is your
No.
absolute antonym.
I'm not some helpless little peon. I'm from here. Like, we could handle this, right, Luce?
Oh, for sure.
All right, so you guys are going in without them?
We're going in without the
Yeah.
Tony.
Absolutely. So you guys are like, no, thanks. And you brush past them and they're like, whoa, well, fancy that. Rawr. And they just sort of like go back to stretching, just like posing for tourist selfies. All right, you make your way in. There's a little starting path. And as soon as you get in, the light starts to get choked out by the dense canopy. You can still see, but it's almost like being out in the desert under a full moon because everything is reflecting green to such a crazy degree in such a low light. So it's a little hard to see, and the path is really tight and narrow and windy, and you can hear things moving in the bushes all around you. There is signage indicating where to go, but there's lots of it, and it's all contradictory. It's like from different eras. It looks like as it's grown, people have been like the fruit stands this way, or pepper plants this way, and then they would move because the forest is so vibrant and alive, and they'd have to make new signs. They wouldn't take down the old ones. So how are you guys going to find what you're looking for?
I've got like a little torch that I use to light things. Don't ask. And it's filled with my oil. And so just to give us a little bit more light, I'll flip it open like a Zippo and light up.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
There's these incredible
Uh,
shadows from the two of you.
Yeah. Trying to think what I could add to that. Maybe.
Just
I
think
think
of sorry, go ahead.
just gonna brute force my way. Like, even though there's not a path, I don't know if I have like a machete from
Sure.
harvesting my own greens, and I'm just chopping our way through.
100%. Yeah, you pull out these just incredible salad slicers. What are they? Sorry, I was trying to remember. What is the name of the? You have santoku knives, which are great for vegetables. Let's say, yeah. All right, so you are going to be attacking the foliage. You can make a a argument for something else, but it sounds to me like that's going to be a body flip, unless you want to make an argument that you're doing something else. But I would say
No, that's what I was going for.
I would say body, and I would say this is pretty spicy. So spades is the flavor. So go ahead and flip.
All right.
Ooh, very nice. Didn't get the flavor, but what's your stat in that?
It's +2, so I got a 9.
Holy
But
cow!
still, just barely.
Just barely.
Still have a
Yep.
complication.
As you level up, you get higher cards. It becomes easier to get the 10 pluses, but starting out, they're not as common. So you are just windmilling through this thick jungle with the light from the burning sort of THC oil. You have this like just enough that you can see clearly. Sorry, some kind of oil.
Nobody ever said that.
Some kind of oil. you've got just enough to see by. It's really it's like an incredible sight to behold. You're moving like a machine through this green jungle, the shadows casting off the green light. It looks like a cross between the cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Wizard of Oz. Like, it's crazy. And as you come out, you find you guys are looking for papaya first, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You see you've entered this lush oasis, this tropical fruit jungle section that's cleared. There are some low stone walls with intricate mosaic work, and there are all manner of shrubs and trees here with different tropical plants. So this is definitely where you're going to want to look for them. And the complication is that everything is covered in spiders, and the spiders seem very territorial. We're going to give you a second to think how you would deal with spiders, and we're going to jump back to Garth and Lav. Garth and Lav. So
Dad!
you guys are heading for the VIP tent. That's your play. You don't know which one it is, by the way. They all have stars on them. Are you gonna you're gonna yell for them to come out, or are you gonna die for one of them?
I'm gonna let the crush of the crowd lead me. I feel like they know where he is.
Yes. You know, that's such a good move. Yeah. All right. So you are born aloft, and you are sort of and you're born with her. Because you're it's like, this is Garth's daughter, and then a little ways behind, and I'm Garth's daughter's friend. Like, I'm not sure what to do with you. And
Grab my tail.
They sweep you up to the middle tent, and you're kind of thrown through the door. And you come in, and you see there's a dressing room, and there's a little sort of changing area with like a mirror, and you can tell there's someone behind it, but you can't see them. And there's sort of a voice that's like, "Just a minute, Cheryl."
Oh, my name's Garth.
You're not my PA.
I'm your kid.
Dead silence for a hard second, and then you hear just kind of like a zip, and steps around the frame. You see Garth Fiery, resplendent in his signature fire motif Tommy Bahama collab. He's got Crocs. He's got hooves in the Crocs. He's got leather chaps on.
So do I.
Yeah. I mean, you are the spitting image. You both got sort of flaming hair.
I dressed exactly the same way that he is on TV.
And and then there's a mirror there, so there's this doubling effect. Yeah, I mean, you're getting a real show.
But he's about 6 feet shorter
than you.
No, I am.
Oh, yes, that makes more sense. All right, so he sort of comes around, and he's just staring at you. He's like, "Are you really my kid? Who's
Daddy!
Your mother?" Whoa. Who's your mother? How do I know that any of this is real? What do you want?
Do you remember at that rest stop in Calgary that one time when you were there for the rodeo, but you wound up having to reschedule? Do you remember the horse died? I think you ate it.
Do you think this is a mind flip or a spirit? Because I feel like you're being pretty detail oriented. But do you think you're playing on his emotions?
I'm trying to make him remember his lost love that he had to reschedule because that he lost out on because he had to reschedule the rodeo or the attendance at the rodeo. There's a
All
lot
right.
of food action at rodeos, I hear. I'm from the
Oh,
East Coast. I don't know why I said rodeo.
no.
I don't know anything.
That's where he would be. I love that. We said he had leather chaps on.
Yeah.
All right. So make me a pitch for a stat, or I'll sign one. But I think it sounds like probably spirit.
I'm going to stick with spirit. That sounds good.
Cool. All right, spirit flip, and this is a sweet. This is a sweet flip. So you're looking for hearts.
All right. I didn't get hearts. I got a 7.
All right, beautiful. You see the time wash over his red leathery skin, and his eyes take on a distant look as sort of smoke clouds pass in the distance of his corneas, and he's just like, yeah, oh my god,
Yeah, my mom was the horse.
that horse was, I was gonna say delicious, but sorry, yeah. Oh my god, you came all this way to find me?
Yeah, and to cook for you. This is Busy Bee. Busy Bee. This is my dad.
Hello.
We have a
Nice
food truck together.
Yes.
And we're gonna make you so proud, Dad. You're gonna be so proud of me.
Wait, you're competing? I shouldn't be meeting you. Why are you meeting with me?
Well, honestly, this was just kind of a cover. I just wanted to get to know you, you know?
Okay, I'll shoot straight with you. I can either give you the secret ingredient and then you have to leave, or we can catch up and get to know each other, and I won't tell you anything about the competition, but we can meet up afterwards. Do you want to grow closer as family, or do you want to win?
You can still do it later, though.
I mean, we already know the secret ingredient is papaya, Dad.
Oh, damn it. Who told you that? Ah, it's not important. All right. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Oh, and you probably
You know what I want to know? It would really make me sad, Dad, if I made you this amazing dinner and this voice hurts. And you got sick or like went into anaphylactic shock. So what I really want to know is we heard something about somebody having a food allergy. Do you know about that? Because I don't want to hurt you. I just met you and like we have a relationship to build.
Same deal. I can tell you about my allergy, or we can get to know each other, which will make it even more poignant later if you poison me.
Por qué no los dos?
There's no time, and we're gonna cut away while you decide. All right, so you guys have found the tropical. I cannot find an alliteration here. The tropical town is good enough. The tropical town within the verdant forest, and you see these beautiful, lush, completely impossible interconnectionness of mangroves. There's mango trees, passion fruit. There's bursting. There's mangosteen. There's Buddha's hand, and there's this proliferation of tropical flavors. And there's these incredible purple spiders crawling over everything. They're brilliant, almost like gems. They look wicked poisonous, and they're all. It's a huge community of them. Thoughts?
I would love to it's hard to. Do they seem like they're aggressively moving towards us?
So you're behind a little stone wall. You could absolutely get closer to get more information if you want. You are a very safe distance away at the moment.
Yeah, well, I assume that they're This is hell. Spiders
Yeah.
as people in hell.
Yeah.
You're burning that oil of yours, and I heard that it's got calming vibes. Maybe we could just
Yeah.
calm them with it.
Yeah, let's just see if they want to chill.
I love that.
Mm.
You can you describe your character again for me physically as you walk into those little?
Me?
Yeah. I'm just
Oh
picturing you.
yeah. I'm like 8 feet tall. I've got on a like a black hoodie that's like showing off a pretty significant beer belly. I have one just massive writhing tentacle coming off of a burly shoulder that's covered in spikes. Those spikes lead across my back and to just like kind of a wimpy little arm. But like it looks cool when I'm like, playing guitar. And then you know how it's like you get that big belly, but then the legs are like just way too small to support the frame. So not wearing pants, but that's okay because I'm a demon and my belly covers everything. And then just kind of like little chicken legs coming out. But they are black, so it does look like I'm wearing like black skinny jeans with talon
I'm
feet.
so glad I asked. I'm just gonna regularly like reimagine all of you because I want to have those images. That's so
Oh,
good.
and then my face is like looks like my face, but less grotesque than that.
Incredible.
So
what
like a little
instrument are you
nit.
playing? I need to draw this real quick.
Oh, I play like a six necked guitar.
I love
I'm
it.
gonna draw a one neck guitar.
Oh,
But it's shaped like a 6. That's the one neck.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I wear a little beanie. I got a big stinky mustache.
Incredible. As you start to approach, Jeffrey is kind of inching behind you terrifiedly. You got the oil burning, and as you get close, the spiders sort of turn to the light of the oil, and all of their bodies glitter in the flame light. And a larger spider, about the size of like a dachshund, sort of like comes out from under a bush, and is just like, "Greetings, comrade. What do you want here in Spidervania?"
Comrade, is this like a share and share alike situation?
Oh, and he like reaches back behind his and he pulls, and like two of his back arms put a little beret on him. Yes, comrade. As long as you are prepared to distribute equally, you will be met with egalitarian principles in return. And like all the spiders like
We've got this Trevor to trade. What's your name, brother?
fuck yes. Sorry. Woo! Incredible move. Oh wow. We got this Trevor to trade is so strong. He goes, what? And then the spiders are like, oh, to eat?
Whatever. Do whatever you want with him. His parents gave him to me.
Oh,
They sure did.
oh.
They sure did.
All right, we need to debate this. We have to vote. Give us a minute. And they kind of scutter around, and all the smaller spiders like crawl up onto the big spider, and the big spider like crawls up onto an even bigger spider you can now see is underneath the hill, and they're all just sort of like and it goes on for a little while. You know, if you've ever been to like a commune, it takes a long time for them to vote on anything. You're just kind of hanging out. This is an incredible move. I was going to make you flip for it, but I love that you're using him. So that's such a great, like, is there anything you want to do or say to sweeten the pot, or to try to do while they're distracted voting?
I was gonna say something like either I make the fire from my flame look like a pentagram, which is the peace symbol in hell, or or like a hammer and sickle or something like that.
Why not both? Yeah. That's incredible. I mean, that sounds like that's magic, I would say.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and flip magic with I think this is spicy. Let's do some spicy magic.
That's gonna be a 3 + 2 for 5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so you conjure this this burning pentagram, and you get the idea to add in the hammer and sickle, and it gets a little out of control. And as you're sort of trying to get it, like, hey guys, look at this, like trying to manipulate the image closer, it catches some of their webs on fire, and the fire just starts to spread so quickly, and they're all like, counter-revolutionary tendencies, and they like scatter out towards it and start taking off their thousands of tiny spiders, taking off tiny berets and trying to beat out the flames. They're going and they're getting like flags and they're trying to beat out the flames. And a couple
I look at Lav and I'm like, let's do it now. And then I scream, I'm actually an anarchist. And then I start, let's grab as much as we can while they're distracted.
I love it.
Mhm.
So you are absolutely going to do that. Also, at the stain is a ton of them drop onto you from above and bite the shit out of you. So if you could write the stain on your character sheet, spider bite.
Spider bite.
So that is going to give you it's going to give you -1 on future rolls where that would be involved. And if you get a second stain, you're going to flip with disadvantage.
Ooh.
At a third stain,
Yikes.
both things happen, and then so you want to clear them. If at any point you want to clear a stain, you can just say, I want to clear a scene, or I want to do a quick scene. And you and somebody else can just narrate a flashback to a time you were cooking in the food truck, making a recipe together. And if you don't have a stain and you still would like to be in one of these scenes, you can use that to gain an ingredient.
Very fun.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So you are rushing the spiders and yelling, grab as much as you can. Lav, what are you doing?
I'm following directions and just grabbing, focused on the papaya first, but then anything else that I can use to make the salsa. And I'm just like, I have my flowing green silk gown, but like, actually, I was like thinking it should have pockets, but this is hell. Maybe they didn't give me pockets, but I have an apron, and so I'm shoving it in the apron pockets.
I love that. Are you using any special abilities too? Like, this is a huge sprawling area. There's fire, there's spiders. How are you finding the papaya so quickly? This is right in your wheelhouse, so you definitely have the ability to do this.
Yeah, I think I'm like using my experience from being the green machine to just know like, oh, papayas need this kind of environment. They're probably going to grow here, or you know, I'm looking for peppers, and peppers need to be, in the ground. I don't actually know this stuff, but
It's fine. Yeah, it's a magical
using
other
my
world.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say, oh, papayas always grow crystals when they get to be a certain age, and we'd be like, yeah, there's crystals. I
There you
love
go.
it. All right. Do you have a stat you want to flip with to try to get a better, like something more? I would say
I
this
think
sounds like
mind.
flavor or mind. Yeah, mind.
Yeah.
You want to
Oh,
flip?
actual cook. Either one is the same for me. I don't have any
Uh,
pluses, but
let's do mind, and I think this is I think this is a sour move because you're looking for kind of a tart ingredient. So we're looking for clubs.
all right.
Go ahead and flip. All right,
5 of
5.
hearts. No pluses.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So you you rush over to the but so part of the way this game works is you do get ingredients for flipping, for clearing stains, but also if you like clear the area. So you guys found what you were looking for. You distracted the obstacle and you went in. So you're still going to get an ingredient from this. So you find papayas growing in the central grove, and you get ready to harvest them. And there's some smaller ones sort of on top that are a little bit different than ones you've seen before. And you just eat a couple real quick to see what variety they are. And they are wildly underripe. And you get real sour stomach. And that's your stain, is sour stomach. But the ones
Okay.
further down, you're able to harvest. If you guys want to add papaya to your ingredient list.
All right.
So you've got burnt dragon heart and papaya.
Oh, yeah.
We've got that shared Google Doc if you guys want to use that one. And we are going to cut back to Garth Fiery. What are you doing? Your dad's looking you dead in the eye. He's like, I'm ready to connect with you, learn about you as a person, or I can tell you what will send me into anaphylactic shock. I'm not going to do both.
If you go into anaphylactic shock, I'm not going to be able to hang out. So you got to tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you. How about the Frenchie? Are they cool? Can I talk in front of them?
Busy bee? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The thing I'm allergic to is bat. And that sucks. They put bat in everything these days.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So no bat. And I know I've already been walking around. I've seen bat wings at 3 different stalls. I'm just going to skip it. So no bat. Now get out. And he reaches up into the sky.
I love you.
I'm a big fan of you, Rook.
And just throws a fireball, and you're both like ejected from the tent. And as you're sailing through the air, you hear Busy Bee directed towards you. Always nice to meet a fan. He's like still a nice guy. All right, so you guys are back on the grounds. If you want to go ahead and update your ingredient list with
No bats.
no bats, that counts as an ingredient. It's
Not
still
bad.
like, yeah, it's still like in information that you'll need to make a dish that will score higher.
Nice.
I really taste the absence of bat.
Mhm. The anti-bat, if you will. This tastes like Joker. Sorry.
Anti-batter.
Thank you. I gotta laugh. I'm happy.
Anti-batter.
The
Anti-batter.
batter is good.
Oh,
As a fry cook, I do not like anti-batter.
As a pastry chef, I love batter.
I feel like anti-batter is like a religious schism thing.
Sounds like an
All right.
pasta. It's an appetizer.
Ooh.
My God. All right, you guys have been ejected. You've accomplished that first mission. Are you still planning on going to the Spice Labyrinth next?
We should probably get spices. If we also need papaya, we have this dragon heart. I don't know what it is. So we have
It's an accelerant, isn't it?
Sure.
Could be.
Yeah.
Use it
never
on the
looked at
grill.
it.
I mean, I can
Well,
grill anything.
Oh,
It would make some amazing smoke.
you're so talented. You really are my butter half. Okay.
Did you just call me your butter half?
Yes.
Never mind. Spices.
Okay. Spices. Let's go.
Incredible. So you guys are looking for that. Are you going to stay together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. You are a little turned around. You know the Spice Labyrinth is underground, so it's not immediately evident. So it's going to take a second for you to like ask somebody for help. Do you want to flag somebody for down, or do you want to just look for a map, or how are you going to find this place?
You said this was like a festival, right?
Mhm.
I imagine that they have the big towers that have a map on the side of them.
Absolutely. So you guys make your way over to one of those towers. Along the way, you see more and more food stands have been set up. Like the smells are becoming really incredible, and there's people are things are starting to get a little bit more lively as we progress into the day. There's some adult beverages going around. There's some absolutely unhinged magical children who've gotten like the sugar in them and are jumping through the air and breaking stuff. Demons are trying to play docent. They're really not having it. So yeah, it's starting to feel more like a party. And you guys make your way to the the tower. Let's say this is one of those things that was repurposed from old hell. What did this used to be for? It's like a big spike.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a very specific reference.
Very-
For those who have played the game It Takes Two, it's the tower that you have to hop up in the like Winter Wonderland area with all of the like little toy people. That if you're not good at platforming is absolutely awful and you will spend hours doing it like I did.
Okay. So it's
I'm not
it's
good at
literally
so my
it's
nightmare.
literally a tower for like a Sisyphean ordeal.
Yes.
It's like if you were having a picnic on that hill that Sisyphus had to roll the boulder up.
Yes.
Love
Exactly.
love that. So it's got cloth maps draped down each side, and you see this absolutely just impossible, like geometrically impossible map. This area doesn't make any goddamn sense because it does not conform to physical laws. And yeah, you see there's a little icon with the spice labyrinth, and you know that you need to head outwards a couple blocks. So you guys are going to head that way. I'm just going to finish up with the forest vegetable, but when we cut back to you, I want to hear what type of spices you're looking for. So think if you have like a specific thing. Cutting back to forest vegetable, you've got papaya lave, lucifrier. You just got the shit bit out of you by a spider, but you can also grab something. Were there any tropical fruits you wanted to grab before you guys are done with this area?
I think I was like very interested in the Buddha's hand.
Lovely. And there are normal ones, and there are also more sort of strange, unusual, and eldritch ones if you want to do like an odder one. But there's also like some
Of
classic.
course, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, very cool. So there's ones that have way too many fingers. Yeah.
Classic.
So
Are there any
these
that are like Cthulian, like the shape that they make breaks my mind to look
Mhm.
upon?
Yes, there's ones where
Okay.
it's like finger, 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 and then they bend back, and then you're like, wait, that's where I started. That can't be. And it's like trying to look into the center of like a like one of those. Yeah, exactly. So if you want to go, I'm trying to see how to describe this. So yeah, write down uh, Eldritch Buddha hand. I think will be the way to describe that. So all right, you guys are both feeling a little worse for wear, but you've got what you came from. Do you want to continue venturing in the forest, look for more vegetables, or do you want to try to find your way out?
Quick check-in because we ended up firebombing them. Is Trevor still with us or is he
Yeah,
sacrificed? All
no,
right.
he's still with you.
Okay. I just let him know that was the plan the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, I told you. I'm gonna die today. I think. I think yeah. I thought I was gonna get to wear a jean jacket, but I think it's just gonna be more suck like the rest of my life.
Hey, man, you live in Minnesota with bonobos for parents. Sometimes death is better.
Cool, cool.
It's not that bad here.
You can see like gears turning. He's like starting to like
I'm from
maybe
Wisconsin. I can say that, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. um, all right, that sounds good. Do we want to take a quick break, or do we want to keep pushing for a little while?
Down for either.
I could use break.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take 10. If we're back earlier, we'll start earlier, but let's take 10.
Cool.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. I don't know what.
Oh,
I
me.
don't know what I. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I
Yeah, no.
thought you were talking about the other Jordan. Yeah. It's a killer mustache.
Yeah, but I assumed he didn't do it just for tonight.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to jump back in? Great. Any questions so far about how anything works?
Nope.
Cool. So yeah, the structure of the game is you do something, really swing for it, and then we'll flip, and then you'll get an ingredient. And if you don't, you'll get a complication or a stain. And if you get a stain, then you can have a stain clearing scene, and then you'll get an ingredient. So either way. All right. Let's jump back in. We last left off. Garth Fiery and SS Biscuit were we're heading towards the Spice Labyrinth, and Love Apple and Lucifer were rummaging through the tropical gardens of the forest vegetal. So let's jump back to Lucifer and SS Biscuit. Believe you guys, you just grabbed your ingredients. Was there anything else you wanted to look for in the forest, or would you like to go somewhere else?
Remind me what else there is
You are so here or elsewhere?
elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
There was a
So
cheese something. I remember that.
there is a lake. There's a bubbling cheese, sort of like Yellowstone, but cheese. There's a tofu castle. There's a
I mean, I think the Wisconsinites should go for the cheese.
Totally. I was gonna say, like, if there's anything that you just like if you were still thinking about doing skewers, we could go to like Old Hell and visit the torturers to find like the best skewer. If
Oh.
if you want meat, there's a ghostly meat mansion. Any type of thing that you're like, this is part of what I'd like to make, we can go find like a heightened version of it. So yeah, anything that you're thinking of adding to this, like if you want to do salsa, like we could look for a salsa ingredient. Yeah, whatever you want.
I'm
I
down for
defer to
whatever.
you.
All
Oh,
right.
we can't both. I mean, one, I feel bad for Trevor. So yeah, maybe I'll make some sort of like Midwest classic, or try to, with like fried cheese curds. So yeah, let that cheese,
Yeah.
that national
I
cheese
forgot
park.
about our buddy here. He's from the Midwest too.
Juicy Lucy's, I think you call them, right? Or what is it on I-7?
Yeah, it's juicy loose and juice. That's what the cool kids call them. I don't. I just call them juicy loose. Yeah, they're so good. You stuff them with Monterey Jack, where I'm from.
Oh, that's the only difference between.
Only difference. Yeah. So all right, you guys are trying to get your way out of this little garden. The spiders have gotten the fire contained, and one of the bigger ones comes out, and it's like, and don't you ever come back here, you awful traitor to the cause. We should be brothers against capital, and yet here you are, being destructive for no reason. And they like wave a copy of the little red book at you. All right, you guys head out. Could one of you just do a quick flip for me to see if you get out safely and expeditiously, because you do not have a guide. I'm going to say that this is sort of your choice for which stat you'd like to use. Just let me know how you're using it. And this is going to be a clubs. This is going to be a sour flip.
I'm down to 2 cards if you don't mind flipping.
Oh,
And
not at all.
you will reshuffle as soon as you run out.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
She said
then-
that.
I've already gone low, so I can only go high at this point, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the hacked path back, if we can.
I love it. So that sounds like mind.
Mind is what a great stat for me. Mind is.
Well, you could do something different.
No, I love.
Okay. So
Um,
club's mind.
Club's mind. That's a 7
Oh,
of
Ooh,
diamonds.
nice.
very cool. Is that plus anything?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
It's actually minus at this point because I'm spider bit.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
that's
a
gonna be
6.
that's a 6.
My
Still
mom
just
says I
enough
was
to
spider bit from the day I was born.
that's kind of a cool mom. Like not nice, but cool. uh, all right, so you and I love the symmetry here, where Lav hacked the way in, and now you're leading the way out. As you're moving, the spider venom is sort of pulsing through your demon blood, and it's somewhere between intoxicating and enervating. So you're having these little flashes where your vision gets a little weird, but then it's like, oh, is it good weird? But you keep almost straying off the path, and then sort of coming back in. And when you step out back onto the jungle floor, the whole time you were kind of clutching Jeff, and as you step out, you see that you're just holding his severed right hand. You don't know where he is.
Yeah, I think it's like I'm like feeling the slight euphoria or whatever's coming on, and I say, Jeff, if you pop one of my pustules, you can feel this too. And then I turn around, he's not there.
But you're still holding his hand.
Yeah.
So you
Can I
could
put
either.
that as an ingredient?
I was gonna say you could either save it to try to find him, or you could add it to the ingredients list. It was gonna
Well,
be a complication, but why not? It's hell. Up to you.
it's
Incredible.
truly a monkey's paw situation.
Could be valuable. Wow, you were quick with the GIF. All right. So you guys are out, and you are. I'm so sorry. Where were you headed for again?
We are going to
The
the cheese.
Cheese. Fantastic. I'm going to set that up, and then we'll pop back over. So I remember the cheese pits were actually on the way, so it's not that far. You stow the monkey's paw, and walking up, you see you were correct. This is where the Midwesterners are. I mean, it's made all the more poignant because Jeff would have loved this. There are hordes of people in sweaters lining up, and there's this great bubbling vat. Everyone knows one of the best things at a festival is getting other foods deep fried and covered in cheese. Diners are lined up to dunk food in these huge fondue pits that proudly boast that they're heated from below by dragon's breath, while the disgusting, sweaty cheese goblin runs back and forth trying to keep people from falling in and ruining the flavors. The goblin is really, really worked up at this point in the day, and you can tell he's actually shut off the caves of aged cheese and some of the other cheese attractions because he's so in such a tizzy. And he just says, and he's too busy to help anybody select cheeses. What have the guests done so far to ruin his day? Let's go around starting with Garth. What have the guests done to ruin the cheese goblin's day? And if you want to picture the cheese goblin, he's short, bulbous, sweating the way a cheese will when left out at room temperature. He's got a rind, a sort of unwholesome yellow rind. He's got sort of like, looks like you can almost see his brain because there's the veiny sort of like thin blue veins towards the top, and then it's just an awful damp little humid creature with a hooked nose and a couple of extra arms that don't seem to really do anything, and he's having a terrible day. What have the guests done to ruin his day so far?
They keep asking for Swiss cheese, and that doesn't actually exist.
I love that. Love, what have the guests done to ruin the cheese goblin's day?
A kid lost his shoe in one of the vats.
I love that. Lucifer.
A lot of the like teenage guests are saying, "We know you're a cheese goblin, but have you ever worked as a mind goblin?" And then they follow it up with the expected line, which I will not say because I am not a vulgar person.
Wow. Biscuits.
No one is using the toothpicks that they put out to eat the cheese.
What are they using?
Their hands.
Yeah.
This is the Midwest.
All right. So, with all this sort of in mind, just the cheese goblin runs up to you guys, and he's very harried, and he's just like, you're here for the competition. I can't help you. Yeah, I'm supposed to help you pick out all the cheese, but I can't. I'm too busy. And he's sort of like, he's having that meltdown moment where, like, if he just sat down for 5 minutes, he'd probably. But he's so worked up. So we're gonna cut away. We cut back. You are gonna figure out where to find the cheese you want, whether or not you need his help or want his help, and how to get it. All right, jump into
Gotcha.
Garth and Biscuit. You guys are making your way across the grounds, and you see, of course we didn't see it. You knew it was underground, but yeah, the ground really slopes away into another one of these craters. You really get the sense that the Archdukes of Hell, when they were forming this area, their way of like clearing the ground was probably just to like hurl meteors from the upper stratosphere, because the place is just scraped and then pocked. And in one of these craters, there is an incredible scenic sort of Jim Henson looking labyrinth, if you will. It's got sort of a reddish brick quality. It's got spires of strange provenance and sort of eldritch construction. And you can see there's these really intensely red-haired ifrits and other fire demons pacing outside in scale armor. And as you get closer, they're sort of walking back and forth. And do you try to enter? Do you try to talk to them?
I have my little notebook that I take all of my notes in for recipes. It's like, oh, excuse me. I'm trying to get someone's attention.
And two of them like finish walking past each other. They do a smart turn and come around, and one of them turns and he's like, "Yes, a visitor." What?
Yes, it is me. I'm wondering if I can get some spices to cook with for the competition.
And he sneezes, and you can see that they've got like little clouds of pepper kind of coming up from their cuirass all the time. It feels like as they walk, they're like crushing peppercorns, but it's also creating this sort of black dust. He eyes you curiously, and in this moment, you remember every story you've heard about chefs at previous food competitions messing with spices. Going around one more time, starting with Garth. What are ways that people have disrespected their spices in the past? What are ways that demons have just absolutely ruined these spices that would make them distrustful of outsiders?
I'm blanking. Sorry.
That's
Come
fine.
back to me.
Just think of the nastiest thing you could do to a big pile of spices. Glav.
They left it in the back of the cupboard and pulled it out 3 years later, and it was just a big, like, dried up hunk, and they just like chipped at it. Like,
Yeah.
it's still good.
And it was like it was like this beautiful like saffron or something that like they had come in and been like, we need the really good stuff, and we're gonna use it right away. It's something really important. And then had just ruined it. Lucifer, what's something a chef did?
A lot of demons believe they don't spice their food properly enough from the start, and then they also just kind of like do it all at the end, all the salt and pepper and that stuff at the end, when it's a layering and building of flavors throughout the cooking of the dish. But they're lazy.
These guys, they see demons love the like excitement of just dumping all the spices on at the end rather than seasoning as you go. And then it overloads your palate, and that's hilarious to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Biscuit.
Um, I instead of grinding spices up so that they meld well together, they kind of just put them in different areas of the pot. So they just think if it's in there, it's in there, and you have to mix them together.
Interesting. I love that. That's a really specific weird one. Garth, what about you?
You said that these demons were like puffing out pepper
Mhm.
clouds.
Mhm.
So the fact that other beings cook with their life stuff is really offensive.
Mm,
Mm.
I love that. Pepper is like their. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. It's like one of their bodily fluids. It's like their blood or something almost, or their aura. Yeah.
Their pheromone.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
So
it.
that being said, you want to take this one or should I?
I I'll take it. I'm gonna try. Hello. I'm wondering if we could get some spices to be able to cook with.
I am going to help whatever this is.
I don't trust. I don't trust you, filthy,
Oh,
awful.
Can I show you that I'm competent?
Maybe wait. And he pulls out a little like a peppermill, and he blows it like a trumpet. And a whole bunch of the other spice demons roll up in their black armor, and you see that some of them have red armor, and when it moves, there's like puffs of paprika,
Oh, I love the spice ghouls.
and they're like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, this imp says they're going to show us that they're a real cook. So what are you going to do?
I'm. Is there like other seasonings kind of like in the space, or is it
Oh,
just
sure.
these guys?
And you probably have like a spice bandolier of some kind, and
Oh yeah, spice bandolier is so funny. I'm gonna pull out a tiny mortar and pestle, and if I have like a little bit of a spice bandolier, I'm gonna pop off the caps on all of the sides and hit a couple of them together, and I'm gonna try to make a seasoning that would go really well in like a marinade.
I love it. This sounds like you're doing flavor.
Okay.
It
Yes.
sounds like you're doing flavor. I think this would be a salty or diamonds flip. And you said you wanted to help.
Oh yeah.
How
So
are you helping?
my whole trait is that I have glowing red eyes and I puff out smoke.
Oh,
Mm.
so are you trying to make them look cool?
I'm trying to make it look like they're with one of us. Therefore, I've already accepted this person. Like, they're cool. And I am trying to look as intimidating and cool and nonchalant as possible.
Cool. So yeah, style points.
Yeah.
You're like doing the magical equivalent of like standing behind somebody breakdancing, going like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I probably
right.
would say that.
I love it. All right, if you could both flip for flavor.
Mm.
All right, 6 plus.
Yes. Plus 2 because of flavor.
Love it.
8.
Dang. You guys are always success complication. We need to get to some failures or some tasties. All right. So you put on this incredible show of making a layered seasoning blend. I'm going to say you maybe warm up the container at one point to toast some of the spices before integrating others. You're grinding them to just the right thickness, and they are reacting like you're doing kick flips or something. Like they're like, "What? Oh my god, did you see that? Yo, yo!" They're like slap each other on the back, and you're doing this light flame show behind them. Like it's just you're really wowing them. So one of them turns around and is like, all right, you can go in, you can go in, you can go in. And they turn around and unlock the main sort of gate that's in the portcullis, and they open the door and they turn back and they're like, one thing though, that was amazing. While you're in there, you have to find the grinder at the bottom. Show him. You gotta go show the grinder.
Okay.
He's pretty dangerous, but he'll think it's cool.
Okay.
So
Find
that's your
the grinder.
complication is you're allowed in only so long as you go and talk to the grinder, whoever or whatever that is.
Finder the grinder.
Find her the grinder. I barely know her. So you are escorted in. There's this insane maze. They're not helping you through it. They're just letting you in. And as the door closes behind you, you realize, oh yeah, this is a labyrinth. And your only saving grace is that the walls, which you thought were bricks at first, you realize are actually sort of packed, dense cakes of different spices. So you can kind of see there's striations as they go away from you, where you can see different strata. So you're thinking there's probably some
Follow,
order
like,
to
the
this.
garlic salt strata, if I wanted to.
What's the floor look like? Is there a bunch of spices on the floor? Or is it pretty clean?
No, the floor is it looks like grass.
Okay.
And as you get down, you see it's not really grass. It's more like
Is
a
it
brush.
microgreens? Oh.
No. It's yeah, it's like weird little sort of scraping vines almost. But it's weirdly hygienic. As you move in, they like scrape your boots clean, so you're not contaminating all the spices.
Oh. There goes my idea of making a trail of spices to follow back. We could try. You said there's like bricks on the wall.
The walls are made out of bricks, yeah.
I've got all this charcoal. I could just start drawing a line.
Perfect.
I love that. So you guys head into that. What's your so you're leaving a charcoal line to find your way back. What's your solution for knowing where you're going? Are you doing the old
Oh, I'm not. That's not my thing to do.
I can do
You're
the
doing this.
solution. So it looks like there's some sort of order to the bricks. You
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I figure out that order? Is it alphabetical or is it like savory to sweet?
Oh, I love this. You're gonna flip. I'm gonna cut away. When I come back, I want you to tell me the craziest over the top the way that you would figure this out using magic and your special powers.
Okay. Did I just guess the answer?
No, well, you
Okay.
still you still have to figure out the
Okay.
pattern.
Okay.
All right. Cutting back over to the other two crew. You guys are talking to the cheese goblin. He's a mess. This whole place is disgusting with tourists. What are you doing? What are you gonna do?
Any ideas, Love?
You seem to be really good with keeping the chill. So why don't you just vibe over here with Goblin, and I'll go find our cheese, and then we can be out of here.
I love it. You said that he seems more frantic than actually busy. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll look at him and I'll say, "Hey, cheese, you seem pretty busy. Do you need a hand?" And then I will offer him the hand of who you are calling Jeffrey, but I know as Trevor.
All right. This is such a strong move. I love this.
And
all
I
right.
want to animate the hand, if with like necromancy, perhaps,
Yeah.
to actually just act as like a scalp massager for him.
This is such an idea. Let's flip to see if he's charmed by Nis. That's such a strong move. Are you do you want to help in any way?
I think that's perfection. I don't
Amazing.
know how to.
All right. So this you could argue for spirit Magic.
I'll say
what would-
magic if I can.
Absolutely. This is magic, and I think this is a sweet flavor move. So you're looking for hearts. Flipping
All
with
right.
magic.
Oh, I'm always there. We go. That is going to be a 5.
Ah, I'm so sorry. So you, oh right, and you had -1 anyway. So yeah, 4.
Oh no, that's
You.
with the -1.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
You animate the monkey's paw, which I love. I've just stopped calling bonobo hand because monkey's paw is so much more fun to say. And it starts scratching his head. And as I described, he's got like his brain is almost visible for this thin cheese. So with the strength of a great ape, this hand like grips into his skull and the soft cheese deforms. And he's just like, it's killing me! It's killing me! And he runs away and dunks his head into the boiling cheese, trying to kill the hand. And he's screaming. So he is now injured and even less likely to help you and further away. And everyone turns to you, and one of the tourists is just like, "Bro, you shouldn't do that." And they all turn away, and your stain is shunned.
I've got 2 stains now.
2 stains. We can clear them at any time.
No.
No.
I deserve them for now.
That's fair. But yeah, if at any point any amount of you want to clear stains or gain ingredients, let me know, and we'll cut to a quick moment of that, and then we can pop back. They can happen at any time. And where are we? Lav. This didn't go well. Was there anything you wanted to do with cheese?
I think while that is all happening, I've already darted off and I'm like trying to quickly parkour through the cheese
Yes.
area and try to like dip a little bit, grab a little bit of that cheese, grab a little bit of this cheese, and like make a nice little like 3, 4, 5 cheese blend by just hopping off different structures.
I love that.
Dip a little, grab a little.
Yeah, you don't have access to the like the cheese caves, the fancy cheese are, but they're all these bubbling pits. You're able to get a bunch of different melted cheeses and kind of scoop them together. I'd say it sounds like this is body because of dexterity. Am I wrong? All right. So you're gonna flip with body, and I think this is I think of salty as being like brave. So
Okay.
we're looking for diamonds.
Looking for diamonds. All right. Oh,
Hey-ya.
4 of hearts. I had a +2, but then a -1, so it's a 5.
Hey.
So now I get another stain.
So sorry. And I mean, it's we can see it happen. You're jumping, you're running, you're reaching down into bubbling pits, and as you go over, let's say, as you go over the Monterey Jack pit, there's this, and a bubble pops right in your face, and you lose your footing, and you slip and fall a little bit, and you manage to get out, but you are burnt. That's your stain. So you've got a stinky cheese burn. So you guys are both looking like pretty rough. Everyone's looking rough over here. There's a line of people not getting cheese. There's a cheddar goblin screaming and being crushed, having a skull crushed. And then you're both looking the worst for wear. So we're gonna cut away. When we come back, you might need to do a stain clearing. All right, back to the labyrinth. How do you apprehend the secret of this labyrinth?
Okay, so I see all these bricks, and I imagine that they can be opened, correct? At some way to like be able to get ingredients out of it, correct?
Maybe.
Okay. I pull out this tiny little, it's like the world's smallest chef knife, and I go up to one of them, and I just do like the tiniest little cut so a little bit falls out. I'm gonna twist it between my fingers and smell it. I'm gonna take that information, I'm gonna go a little ways down and then cut another one. It's same thing. and start comparing them to see if I can figure out the pattern of the bricks.
Oh, I love this. All right, Flip. That sounds like mind,
Yeah, probably.
and I think that's going to be. Um, mm, I could say salty or. Mm, I know you said salty was brave, but I think it's also clever, more so than the other ones. So let's do diamonds.
Diamonds. Okay. Seven of hearts.
All
That's good.
righty, fantastic,
+1.
fantastic. All
Yeah.
right, so you take a little scraping and you perform a little sort of like geological survey of these brick strata, and you're able to think, okay, so these are, and you visualize like a flavor wheel almost. You're like, okay, so the x-axis would be saltiness, and the y-axis would be bitterness, and then the z-axis would be sour. And then you start envisioning this from above, and you can see it as like a table laid out with all the ingredients going across. So
Mm.
you have a really good sense of where you are in it and which quadrant to get the spices you want, but you don't know your way through. Like, you know the direction you need to go in, but you're still in a labyrinth. So which spice were you looking for exactly?
I wrote down some just ideas: ginger, cayenne, black pepper, and then salt.
Fantastic. So I'm going to say ginger and black pepper are both in the same direction. And so you know that those are both like in the northwest quadrant, and then cayenne is in the southwest, and salt will be in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, but you just have to figure out then like how to navigate.
So I'm outside of that. I don't know much else. We might just need to like go for it. What do you think, Garth? You're muted. You're mouthing, and I can't hear you.
Yeah. I lick a brick.
You like a brick?
Lick. Yeah. Just lick
Oh,
it.
oh, you. Oh, okay. What do you taste?
What do I taste?
What do you taste? This early in, I think you would taste. So the outside of the bricks are pretty hardy from being like windswept and dried. So it's
I've
that
got a
kind
tongue
of.
like a cat, though.
So you keep licking. It's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a brick?
I just want to get the essence. I don't need to collect the spice.
I'm
I
just
just need the essence.
got it. So on this outer edge, you're like, oh, this is poultry seasoning.
No. I
All right.
run 50 feet to the left and lick a brick.
You 50 feet to the, so you go up and then to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I see what you're saying.
I think we're
You go
just
down there.
forcing this.
The poultry is starting to move from like the ratio of marjoram is shifting as you go up. You're like, okay, I'm further along the line.
Let's go.
So
We
you
want to
start walking.
follow marjoram? Really?
I mean, we need a little bit of everything, so.
I just
As
need
you
some
walk,
garlic, salt, and pepper.
Oh.
yes. So as you walk, there are forks in the road at regular intervals, and you're having to make.
I take the forks. Sorry.
No, that was so good. I have to. We like have a rule that you have to go with any pun in this game. That's so good. Take +1 on your next flip because of your forks. So, okay. That's so good. All right.
No notes.
How,
I'm really embarrassed.
no, it's great.
Okay.
How are you using your grill master abilities or other magical talents to navigate a maze, or to assist your friend in her maze management?
I'm not.
My goal is to help Biscuit
Okay.
get to the spices that she wants to get to. So my goal is to figure out like what are the trends as I lick the wall to get me closer to like what I think would be associated with what she's looking for.
May I also suggest using your abilities, maybe burning some of the bricks, or
Could
burning
do.
something else, because you're all about smoke and fire. Like that's your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And then we know which ones are singed, so we can come back to them.
Well, I've already been marking that. You asked me to mark it. I did. And then I look back and I've licked off all of the charcoal markings. Oops.
Yeah, it's the tastiest part of the marshmallow. We know.
I love a smoky paprika.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, I'll do it right this time. I swear.
I know you will.
And I breathe fire as I lick one of the bricks.
What are you hoping to accomplish with the fire?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Who's to say?
My kind of action, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's magic then, because
Okay.
it's je ne sais quoi, unless you want to do something else. But
No.
without, so that's magic, and
Okay.
that's spicy. So spades,
Okay.
and we'll just see what happens. Where you at? Boom.
I got spades, but it's a 4.
Amazing. So you lick a couple bricks, and you I'm gonna say maybe you're a little annoyed because you're just getting you're not able to lead, and she's not getting you where you want to go, and you're not sure how to help. So you're licking brick after brick, and then you just like let forth this belching torrent of flame, and you're maybe trying to like melt a hole through a wall. And you do that, and then it instantly collapses in on itself as more wall comes in. So there's no hole, but as it falls in, one of the towers that I said were on top of these like cornices collapses in on itself. And there's this minaret at the top built out of spice bricks. And as it crumbles down, you see that higher up, the spices look much finer and more rare.
Oh.
And at the top of the tower, there's a beautiful little like cupola that comes to a point, and in there is a little sachet of sparkling stardust spice. So that's your ingredient, is stardust spice.
Nice.
Nice. Do we have to take this to the grinder, or do we just use it?
I open it. Is it like powdered? Is it a whole ingredient?
However you want it.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
we'll be okay with just this as is. This will be so fun though. It'll add a little bit of, you know, a little bit of je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, I mean it's not garlic, but I'll do my best.
Hey, garlic is je ne sais quoi in its own right. That's fine.
The stardust is glimmering and sort of iridescent rainbow flaked, and you try a little bit, and it tastes like many other things. So you're like, oh, I could use this for a huge variety. It also kind of gives you vivid momentary sort of sense of being out of your body and in space, which is cool.
Oh.
You're not sure if that will persist when it's cooked, whether if that's just something about eating it raw.
Do not tell Lucy about this.
I want to tell Lucy about this. Imagine a puff pastry
Dragons.
fried with this.
Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
We could make a baked. We could make. Oh, what if we made a puff pastry that had this sprinkled on top, and then the inside was like a fiery jelly type thing.
Ooh.
Now we're talking.
Papaya. No bats.
Papaya. All right. We're going to cut back to Lucy and Lav. So you guys are beat to shit. I'm going to strongly advise you to clear your stains, but you don't have to if you want to keep going.
Yeah, you know, I see the chaos unfolding around us, and as like the friar and, Lav as the salad or like cold station, it's like we're usually the most put upon in the kitchen. We've got
Mm.
apps, we've got sides. Sometimes cold station is doing like desserts, stuff like that. Um, but we're also like kind of not at the top of the totem pole. We're not leaders in the kitchen usually. We're kind of followers, and we went off on our own. And I think maybe to set the scene, I think back on a time where we were left in the kitchen without leaders, and maybe we did succeed or something like that.
I love that. I'm also going to extend this out. Biscuit, Garth, would you like to also be in this flashback? You will. Do you have stains?
I have none.
Then you can use then you can just gain an ingredient from doing it if you'd like.
I'd hop in this one.
Okay. Garth.
Garth is muted.
Garth muted.
Garth Algar has muted.
I'm here.
Do you want to be in the scene?
Yes, I would love to
Okay.
be in the scene.
Totally fine. If not, I was just double checking. All right. So we'll start with the core of Lucy and Lav and kind of zoom out. So it's a crazy day. I'm going to say that this is you parked the food truck in a lower realm of hell for what was supposed to be like a chill picnic in the park with bands thing, and it turned into an absolute rager with just a bunch of like craft beer douchebags. And you were thrown in it. Like how did the two of you work together to get out of the weeds?
Like, holy crap, this is way more people than I thought. And like their taste, I don't know what they want. This is not what
Yeah.
I was expecting.
No, it's every order. It's like we're cooking everything on the station. It's like they all want to try everything at once.
Like a flight, but not beer, food.
Beer guys, beer assholes love flights.
And as you say this, Garth, what are you like? Come in. What are you doing during this rush?
I just came back from trombone lessons.
Finally, where the heck have you been? We're dying here.
Now you look like you've got it held down. What's that you got there?
A flight of
We're
whatever.
we're gonna put it on the menu. It's instead of making full portions of everything, we're gonna do like an everything platter flight where it's just little portions of all the stuff.
Did you just take a hamburger and put it in 4 different places on the tray?
It sounds like a perfect time for Biscuit. You come in and you see this. What do you say?
Oh, my ramekins!
I think we can end it there. That's perfect. That's perfect. So we cut back, and I'm going to say that Lav, you and Lucy have like this moment where you're kind of sitting on like a hard cheddar boulder that's like sinking in the fondue, and you're just kind of like taking a moment, and you both sort of like look out and remember this memory. It's sinking very slow. You're not in danger. You're just like resting. And you both feel sort of a lightness of spirit, and you're reinvigorated. And as you get up, just from having sat for a moment, you've worked through the spider toxin in your bloodstream, and your demon blood has reconstituted the burn. So you guys clear your stains, and then the other two who are not stained, what is an ingredient you would like from that scene?
Mm,
Pickles.
Cool. You have pickles.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to
It
think.
can, it can be the concept of flight because we said flight. You
Oh, can it
literally
be the concept of flight? Can it be ramekins?
it can be ramekins. Yeah.
I'll bring
I
some
don't know how to spell
ramekins.
ramekins. Somebody else put it in there.
I got
It's like
ramekins.
ram and meccan. There's two M's.
Good. Okay, well.
And meccan is spelled like merkin with no R. It's very simple.
Super simple.
That works.
Just think Ram Merkin, and that's
And what
Yeah.
was the thing that you
Perfect.
the concept of flight?
I think she vetoed that and said ramekins instead. It's
Oh,
I think you got
Pickles.
pickles and ramekins.
okay.
Oh, we can
Pickles
have
and ramekins.
whatever you want, babe.
Literally anything.
Whatever you want.
Ramekins will work. We'll make
Yeah.
them work.
we shouldn't use the concept of flight because he's allergic to bats.
You knew I was trying to get you.
Oh.
You knew I was trying to get
Yakuza!
And a bat is just a rat with the concept of flight.
That's so close to wisdom. It's like
Ah.
that's like something a bad guru would say. Where you're like, oh wow, that's really profound. And then like you leave and you're like, wait, what? Incredible. Incredible. Well, okay, thank you guys. So you're all feeling a little bit more spry and ready to go. I think that concludes your labyrinth action. So I'm gonna bump back you guys just to the stain clearing. That was everybody. So yeah, we'll stay with the cheddar crew. You currently don't have any cheese. Do you want to keep trying to get some cheese?
I was actually going to suggest that maybe like this is a fail, and if I'm able to use some magic to maybe just teleport us out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, before that though, I do, I think this whole situation is making lemonade out of lemons. So
Uh-oh.
with the boiled cheese goblin's head, I would possibly like to procure some head cheese.
That's a meat.
That's incredible. I didn't say he was dead, but he doesn't
He
have
can
to be
be
dead.
soon.
Let's say also it's an afterlife. So you could either take his head by force, he'll be fine without it, or you could ask him for it or try to trick him out of it.
I would like to. I don't think I think too much about it. I'd like to take his head by force.
Cool. That's a body flip, and this is absolutely spicy. So that's spades.
I keep clicking. There we go. That'll be a 6 of hearts.
Absolutely. Plus anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Still good to go. So he has just managed to kind of get his head out of the boiling cheese, and it's like singeing. And the bonobo head has had all the hair burned off it, but the bonobo hand has had all the hair burned off it, but it's still clutching. It's like stopped twitching, so he's kind of like And unless you have a different take on this, I pictured you just walking up and you grab the bonobo hand and just pop the whole thing off.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Kind of nonchalantly, honestly. And he sort of tumbles down into the cheese and is swallowed by the fondue. And a moment later, an identical cheddar goblin kind of clambers out of the opposite shore, sort of like adjusting a different type of cheese head, and it's just like all right, out, you're banned. Don't I swear to God, you need any more dairy products? You can't have them. You're on a watch list. I'm calling all the other Utter Brothers. And he like starts tacking up signs that says like dairy criminals. So you have the head cheese, but you are forbidden from procuring any other forms of dairy.
You know what they say, the squeaky cheese gets the wheel.
There we go. And that's a +1 on your next flip. I love that. That was great. All right. Did you write down head cheese?
I will.
Nice. Where is your shared list? Because I'm not seeing it on.
It says items.
Yeah. You guys right in there?
Yeah, on the Google Doc.
Oh, mine
Mhm.
hadn't updated. Fantastic. Let's see what we're up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so technically starting an ingredient ago, you could try to make a final dish. You definitely want to get more because we're just going to mix all your cards together and flip. And you're not going to apply a stat. So it's just going to be that number is your number. So you're really trying to get, the best you want a success at least. So I would recommend gathering more, and also though start thinking about how you're going to combine these. The combination is going to be a whole. We're all going to help each other and talk about it. It's not
Yeah.
going to be like a pop quiz. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You have head cheese. Before you are escorted out of the premises for dairy crimes, Lav, you didn't really do any dairy crimes, but you're guilty by association. Was there anything you wanted to try to do at the any final actions at the fondue pits?
No, I just wanted to see if maybe I could magic us to the next section, maybe get us there a little faster.
That sounds good. What do you look like again? Describe yourself.
So I have this beautiful flowing green silk gown on, and I have long curving horns like a mountain goat. And then I have pointed ears, and I am short, but I'm also buff.
I love that. Um, hmm. I'm gonna say, and because of the way you were jumping from rock to rock and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna say you're very physical. You've got your two swords, so I think your magic is sort of like a night crawlery thing where you can do like short burst teleportation. So
Okay.
maybe you like run over and grab loose and are just like bamfing as you're like parkouring type of thing.
Yeah.
I like that. Because you're like a vegetal chef, when you bamf, what is the smell and color of that? Like,
It's like green, and it's got like a broccoli smell to it.
okay, I love that. I love the idea of seeing somebody do something really cool and then going, "Is that broccoli?" Very cool. So you guys are going to get really quickly to where you're going next. I don't know where you're going next. Where would you like to go?
Thinking meat. We need something substantial.
Hell yes. All right. Let me check back in with the Spice Labyrinth folks, and then we'll go to the Meat Manor. Garth, Biscuit, you have just gained this celestial dust, but you are still in the depths of the labyrinth. You need to take a big swing. You need to just like be like, here's how we're gonna do it, and set off in a direction. What are you gonna do?
Uh, I'm gonna look at Garth and be like, Garth, I'm going to ask something of you because I know that in my heart it is not possible for me to do it. I think we just need to go, and I think we just need to run, and I think we need to just not think about where we're going.
Like run away?
I think we just need to run deeper into the labyrinth because we have to find the grinder, and we're running out of time, and we need more seasoning.
I take out my cell phone.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Do I have service in hell?
Yeah, I think Hell has like Mint Mobile.
All right, I open the grinder app.
I knew it was going as soon as you said.
I didn't, and that's a +1. That's so good. Okay, I
So-
can't.
So if I pose like this, do you think that they'll swipe on us? If I
Oh my god. I'm so I want you to flip for this, but also I want you to just get whatever you want because that's such a good use of what I said. You have to flip for tech. so you are trying to find the grinder. So let's say this
Yeah.
is some combination of making an attractive profile and navigating technology, which in hell is notoriously fickle.
Mm-hmm.
So could you flip for me with, sorry, your profile picture really jump scared me. I think this is, again, this is either magic or spirit, I would say, unless you have a better.
I really suck at magic, so can I force a spirit?
I think spirit, because you are trying to charm someone or capture someone's
Okay.
imagination. You're trying to
Okay,
create an
okay.
alluring profile.
Can I help?
Yeah, I mean, and you literally already described how. So you're being you're the face, you're the body in the profile pic.
Sure.
And
Amazing.
can I
And this is
argue
going.
for spicy?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That makes sense. It's grinder.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Amazing. Oh!
I wrecked that.
What's your?
I got a 9 and spades.
Did
And +1.
yeah? So that's 10,
And I got
right?
a +1, so it's 10.
Awesome. So that's a 10 plus and spades. So incredible. Total. It's a tasty success. So you not only succeed, you get 2 ingredients from this. Good
geez.
good combination of things. All right. So sorry, I just had to think back into the world and remember I'm giving you 2 ingredients for using grinder. All right. You pull up you open the Hell mobile phone and you create or update a grinder app on the fly. You use, Biscuit, tell me how you help a little more. Really?
Yeah. So what I know that we can also find on Grinder outside of the person that we need to find on Grinder. We also need meat, which is ample available. So I'm gonna help try to find the tastiest looking morsel that we can.
Okay, amazing. So you're helping with meat selection. You're doing location. I'm going to say the way that the success happens is that you are able to navigate to the center of the labyrinth.
Oh,
Um,
with
and
the location pings.
Mhm, mhm. And there's there's a whole chat log. That's like WYD, and you're like standing at a broken gargoyle, and it's like, oh yeah, take a left.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Oh, stuck under some bushes. Oh yeah, take a right. So you make it to the center
I'm
of the
with 2
labyrinth.
guys. One of them always lies. One of them always tells the truth.
Yeah, I know those guys. They're fun. They're fun in a pinch. Sorry, spice joke. You get to the center of the labyrinth, and there is a kind of like a sarlacc pit made of metal.
Awesome.
And it's this maw that is grinding, and within it you see smaller gears turning and counter turning, and it looks like if you ever peered down into a pepper grinder, but way more complex. And there's different spices being ground at different densities, and as you enter, the wheels sort of like slow down, and then they start spinning again, but this time they start to rotate up and out of the pit, almost like a like a gyroscope. And then the whole sort of mechanism flips, and what comes out of the pit is it looks almost like a chess piece, and it's sort of a enormous, beefy, mechanical man. And his legs sort of fused together into this skirt that is like the whirring sort of pepper grinder. And he's just like, "Oh, what's up? I'm Grinder. Holy shit! Are you the guys? Are you the ones that they told me I had to check out?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Let
You
me see."
You need to see Busy Bee's grinding work.
Let me see you grind.
Not for free.
I put my hands on my knees.
So, you
I'll
grind.
shake it like a salt shaker.
Oh my god, he's so impressed. So he's absolutely going to beautifully prepare any spice that you want. And also here at the center, you have easier access to a lot of spices you're looking for. So I'm going to say the first ingredient you get is whatever spice blend you wanted,
Oh.
which was
Oh gosh. I got just like some random ones because I thought they would be helpful. I put
I need a
ginger,
dry
cayenne.
rub marinade.
You need a dry rub marinade.
So
We'll
I
put that
want
on.
I want a spicy dry rub.
awesome. You say that, and he says, "Whoa, not for free." And he's like, but he sort of reaches down and
I'm just gonna point at Busy Bee gyrating.
yeah, and he gyrates, and as he does it, like his
I
lower
just hold my
half,
hands.
yeah, literally. So this beautiful like comes out, and it's this like gorgeous, the incredibly red pigment flecked with white and black and yellow. And you smell like these rich spices, and you're like, oh my god, this would be so good with something smoked, or really anything that could use a nice blast of heat, but with like a deep, rich flavor. So he's like, there you go, and this is for the show. And he reaches into his coat pocket because he's also got like a little jacket on, like a little jacket.
Like a
big
bolero,
guy,
like a
little
little
jacket.
tiny jacket.
Yes, that's it. I couldn't remember the name. Thank you. He's got a bolero on, and he reaches in and he pulls out a heart. It's looks like a kid's drawing of a heart, but it's glistening slightly, and you touch it and it feels like a fruit or a vegetable, and it's like glowing slightly, and it's got sort of blue veins through it. And it smells wonderful.
Is this meat or is this a vegetable or fruit?
I don't know. It's just not a spice. Someone left it with me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. You'll have to ask someone. So you've got a question mark on your ingredient sheet.
I hate it when my dates leave their stuff at my house.
I was one of those. I don't know. Yeah, I think he thought it was romantic, and it was like
I
cool.
get it. I get it.
I don't really. Yeah.
He
It's
left.
just better to have it out of your face. I understand.
I
You have
only
his
eat
heart.
I only eat one thing, and he just like pops a bunch of whole spices in the air and eats them, and then like grinds.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Hey,
Yeah.
how do we get out of here? I licked all my chalk marks off.
Oh, yeah. You can. Well, Are you trying to get back into hell or back into the fairgrounds?
Fairgrounds.
Where are we going
preferably.
next?
Okay.
Unless do we need more?
Well, could we burrow to the meat castle from here?
Oh, I got you. Here. This is gonna sound weird, but climb on. And he like
I do immediately.
This is a wonderful first grinder experience that I'm
so
having.
so he's kind of set in the ground, and he's like on like a rotational thing. So he
Wonderful.
goes all the way. He's very tall. So he goes all the way back. So he's like on the ground, and you can both kind of get on him. And then it's like riding like a bell almost. He like pivots back and forth a couple times, and then fully flips over like back into the ground and back out, and fully trebuchets the two of you.
It was really wonderful to meet you.
So you're
It was
flying.
lovely to meet you.
So you're flying through the air, and so
I'm
you're
a huge
gonna
fan of yours.
you get a little bing as you're flying away. That was just like, nice to meet you too. As you're flying through the air, you're going to see it at the same. So you're all four going to reconverge, and you're all going to see it at the same time. Half of you from the air, half of you from the ground / teleportation of the air. Let me just find my notes. The Meat Mansion. All the fair's meats are supplied from this strange, stately manor. It's like a beautiful Downton Abbey era red brick, green ivy, sort of stately home. And there are demonic footmen in shades of cold cuts uniforms out front, little wigs, walking back and forth. And you can see on the inside, marching through the halls, there's these majestic, ghostly animals that have meat carved from them. It feel no pain and it instantly reappears. So you slam into the ground out front just as you guys walk up to the front gates, reuniting the party.
Oh, hey guys,
Hello.
Hey.
what'd you get?
Oh, so many good things. How about you?
Oh yeah, I mean, not as many good things. We kind of had some problems with the cheese fountain and some spite, but we got this.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
why do
know-
you smell like Gruyere and regret?
I'd say it's like, not the final destination, but the friends we made into food along the way.
Damn it!
Oh,
I think
Well
you
said.
already have a +1, but you continue. So good. So as you guys are standing outside here, if you'll help me build the world, you all know that it's very hard to get in here because the butlers have really weird criteria for who they'll let in. Starting with Biscuit this time,
oh gosh.
what weird criteria do they have at the meat mansion for turning people away and letting other people in?
Take a meat, leave a meat. You have to bring something to leave.
Love a take a meat, leave a meat party. All right, Lucy, what do we got? What strange criteria do they use to determine who can come and who can go at the meat manor? Oh, I think Lucy's busy, so I'm gonna switch to Lav. Lav,
You have to be wearing green.
ooh, I love that. Very good. Lucy, what's your what strange criteria do they have for admittance at the meat mansion?
When you walk through the door, you're encased in sausage membrane, like a casing. It's to protect everything.
Oh,
I
so
love
some
it.
people just don't want to do that, and that's why they don't get to go in.
Yeah, because it's essentially an intestinal skin that you're being coated in.
It's a little off-putting.
I love that rhymed. Okay, incredible. And Garth, what strange criteria?
You need to have a drag name.
Amazing. Y'all are all getting it. So, you know what happens next. You walk up and they say, "Ugh, why should we let you in? I don't see. Where's the meat? What's your name? And we gotta see green."
Well, we have our friend who's our green machine.
He sort of cocks a head. All right.
And I've got this gown. It's gorgeous.
You look perfect. Did you bring any meat? Any of you?
We've got
How about
a hand.
I take my beret. I assume I'm wearing a beret. I take my beret and I like tip my hat. I'll say, "It's good to meet you."
Flip for that just to see if that works, because that wouldn't work on everybody.
I know what cards
Flip,
left, and it's not gonna work.
because that's spirit and that's sweet. That's a sweet spirit. uh, he looks at you and he sort of turns his nose up and he's just like, "Oh, how charming." And just sort of turns away to not make eye contact with you. And your stain is what's the term? I'm gonna say looked down on by the British. Sorry if that's long.
Looked down on by the British.
Yep.
So these are
right.
British Royal Guards.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
Yeah.
technically beef eaters.
Yes. Yes. That's why they work here.
Yeah.
Well, did you bring us any meat?
Taking a cue from the person I admire the most, but I'll never tell because of my nervousness. I'll say, we're here to raise the stakes. And then I look
Now,
to see if Biscuit is impressed.
This kid.
um, now I'm gonna say he looks at you and he goes, now, why did you think that would work when you just saw how I reacted to hers?
I just want to be. I whisper so he can hear. I just want to be like her. I just want to be like her, man.
Man, I mean, flip with heart, flip with spirit to see if that charms him, because I can see that moving someone's heart, and that's heart and
No.
spirit.
5.
You have +1 though.
Oh, I do. 6.
You whisper that and you pull back, and he doesn't show any emotion, and he's just like, I'm not going to react because it's not sort of how we do things, but that's really very sweet. So you can go in. I just need to know your drag name.
Can I help?
mean, oh, please.
I was enjoying the awkwardness of the moment, but all right.
Oh, that's ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh my god, amazing. And he's like, okay, good, yes, all right. You can go in. Just each one of you, as come up to me, give me your drag name, and you can pass.
As I pass, I say, down the house. Something like
You go in
the
first,
gods.
and there's a slight malfunction, and you get just wrapped with so much sausage casing, and that's your complication. Is
Yeah.
you're kind of mummified in intestine.
Yeah.
And each one of you steps up afterwards. And what's your
I'll
drag
go
name?
next so I don't keep on yelling out drag names. I'm Pitmaster Flash.
Incredible.
Drag King. 5.
The very severe British butler just raises an eyebrow each time, and it's sort of like, yes. And you?
Ivy Bush.
And he bows to you. He says, my lady, the only one of you who actually came prepared, and lets you pass. Are you wearing green?
Oh. I'll be out here.
No, just tell me your drag name. The whole.
Almond Cross Cunt.
Holy. Yes. So the butlers let you pass, very very impassively, just sort of dead facing you while snapping, and you enter the meat manor. Your companion Lucy is wrapped up horrifically, and you see it's like the inside of a great home, but there's no people. There's just ghostly, beautiful animals everywhere wandering placidly. There are fine oil paintings on the walls, all of which depict those pictures of cows from like the English Revolution where they're just like units, like absolute units. It's that for every species of edible animal, like the thickest chicken you've ever seen and like the most enormous swine. They all look very proud and rich. And yeah, what type of meat were you looking for?
Well,
I came looking
hear me
for
out.
sausage, but I'm listening.
We have hearts and hands. what if we also got some brains?
And some
Mind.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're looking for brains, and what did you say?
Feet.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, so these are both like in the odd section for offcuts. So you there's a lovely like signage post at the spiral staircase. There's a butler there to direct you, and he says, "Oh, awful, downstairs."
No, it's pretty
Um,
great.
ah
We're
ah
going for a theme.
ah. This is very slow laugh. I think you used your +1, so you get it back. So you guys make your way down this spiraling stone staircase, and as you do, the torches kind of gutter, and the flame starts to turn to sort of a spookier greenish blue glow. And you see that there's fewer. The ghosts upstairs are very stately and sort of traditional. You can just carve a stake off them. So down here it gets a little weird. Um, as you exit into the basement, you see an incredibly long cow goes by, just like an eel of a cow, because it's got all the extra organs, and you're like, oh, that's what's down here. I don't know. So yeah, you see that there are many animals, some of which have enormous brain cases, some of which have way too many feet. How are you going to harvest them? Does anybody here have incredible knife skills?
Someone can borrow my really tiny knife.
It's really just a razor blade.
I'm a little person.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got a cleaver. But I think that I'm going to ask for it.
Love that. All right. What type of animal would you like to ask?
A pig.
Love that. All right. So you go up to and this is for feet, I assume, for trotters.
Mm-hmm.
So you go up, and there's a real, like a millipede, you know? Yeah, like a millipede pig. Um, and it's sort of crawling along the wall as you come up, and it sort of comes down to your level and is looking at you, and you're not sure what its intentions are.
Hey. What are your intentions?
Yeah, what are your intentions with our daughter?
How dare you? I'm happily
Oh.
married.
Oh,
What do you want here? No one ever comes down to feed on us. We're not well liked, I feel like.
I like you very much.
Oh, and he sort of skitters around, making pleasing shapes. Oh, thank you. What do you
Have you ever
need?
been on Hoof Finder? They would kill for you.
No, as I said, I'm married, but he sort of blushes a little bit. He's like, "Thank you, though."
Oh, it's just kind of like a rating system. It's not really like doing anything necessarily. And sometimes you get a good cut of money for it.
Oh, no, I don't know about this. Here, let me. And he pulls out his phone, and he's like, my son gave me his, and Grinder is the only thing installed on here, so I don't hear. How do I?
you want to look for wiki hoofs.
My God, we're gonna. All right, you guys are making a flip to help an old man with an app. It's basically, I think, out of context what's happening.
So
So
how do I
Um,
shuffle my cards or
Yeah,
draw?
I'm trying to make a
I
friend.
think, isn't it this icon here?
A flip stack. There it is. Shuffle.
Boom.
There it goes.
There you
Oh,
go.
flip stack.
Here's a
Flip stack.
flip stack.
Stack.
So
Oh.
I am not
Uh-oh.
trying to help him with his app. I am trying to make him like me and want to give me something.
All right.
So if that's
So
one and the same, then that's fine.
no,
But
that's spirit. So that's spirit, and this is sweet. This is sweet spirit flip.
I did get hearts, but I pulled a 2.
Look at
That's
us.
fine. So
Hey,
you
look at us.
you come in hot. You come in classic young person hot, and you're like, yeah, you just got to download an update, and you need to reset your sim, and he's just like, slow down, this is so much. Oh my god, I just want to do what now? And you just keep talking, and he's just like, Jesus, I don't even care. I've never heard of this bullshit. Look, just take some fucking, and he just like tucks his phone back away, and he uses about 80 of his feet to pull off like a couple of the front ones. And he's like, here, is this what you wanted? God damn it. And he just like dumps a pile of pig hooves in your arms.
Excellent. Thank you. I immediately start marinating them.
Love that.
they're gonna marinate on the way back to the truck.
Very good. Did you guys want to try to get brains?
Yeah.
Awesome. What type of animals' brains? Humans are animals. No, sorry. Sorry. I don't know
We are
why.
also
Maybe
not
over-
human.
Yeah, you're not human.
I mean, we've got a
Say-
dragon. Any universe, right?
Yeah.
How about like a satyr?
Devious. That's so wild. I love that. And because they're very clever historically. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I'm thinking of centaurs. Satyrs are very horny historically.
Satyr brain is kosher too.
Yeah. They're priapic. They're not. Yeah. Fantastic. So you well, that's perfect. You're already in the basement where all the weird stuff is, and you sort of make your way towards the back, and there's some old medieval tapestries and stuff, and you see here's where the imaginary creatures are. At first it was just like mutated kind of real creatures, and now you're fully into, there's a unicorn, and there's a griffin, and there's a hippogriff, and they seem to be arguing. And yeah, you see there's a satyr and a centaur. How are you trying to get the satyr's brains?
I am gonna try to use some magic to befriend the satyr and make him want to give me his brain.
Amazing. You mean what type of magic?
So like I think initially it will be like kind of like a lavender or something calming and relaxing first, and then like and then creating some kind of like weapon to break open the skull and just some blunt force.
I love that. So that sounds like that could be magic, flavor, or body, depending on which part of it is the most important. So whichever stat you want to use.
I mean, the making him calm during it is just a nicety. So I think the priority is being able to get in there. So I would say body.
Cool. Do body, and this is sour because it's a little sad. So clubs and body.
We walk up, he's already scrolling on Grindr, so we can't use that tactic.
Sorry.
I'm good at 3 plus 2 is 5.
So you try to calm him with lavender, and you think it's working, and then you're sort of like pulling out a cleaver, one of your knives, and you can see that he's just such a excitable. I mean, they're like goats. So he's just eaten all of the lavender and is immediately back up again and is sort of darting about. So he's impossible to catch, and you're like, I'm gonna have to find some other way of getting at that brain. And as he runs past you, he kind of kicks you, and like your knee goes out. So that's just staying. All right. So we're going to call it here for the night. This is kind of perfect timing. We do need to get that brain, but I think we have enough ingredients that when we come back, we can assemble the final dish together. That'll be a really exciting sequence. You guys will get to the end of the food festival, and then we get to introduce the next adventure and do level up and start building our restaurant.
Amazing.
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you guys so much for playing tonight. Is there anything that you guys want to plug?
I
We can
drew
go around.
some really cute drawings during that.
That's
They
the-
were so cute.
That was
I would
first
like to
attempt
plug
at my
Clynn's
character.
note taking.
I love that. Thank you.
I'm really proud of this puff pastry. I will say that.
That is really good. Normally I do stars and wishes at the end of games, but we are running a little long, so I'm going to forgo that tonight. We'll do it next time. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. I had a blast. Can't wait to do it next week. Everybody, please tune in next week. And yeah, until next time, goodbye, gourmand gooses. Bye.
Bye.